Hello, sports fans. This is Stephen Forrester, your Eastland County Today sports editor. I'm just looking here at the latest copy of the sports edition found in our paper. It is outstanding. And I want just to encourage you, if you haven't picked up a copy, to do so at your local newsstand. Or what I've got even a better offer is to subscribe to the Eastland County Today. For $45 for the entire year, you can have the Eastland County Today with the sports page and all the county news delivered to your mailbox. $45 entire year, every week, the paper will come to your mailbox. And with the physical edition, we also provide a digital edition for you, for your tablet, for your phone, for your laptop. You get access, and you see the entire paper in digital color. It is outstanding to look at. You get it about Wednesday evening, even before the hard copy comes out Thursday. To subscribe, you can either contact the office at 629-1707, or you can email me, ecn-sports@att.net, and we will take care of you. Man, this is what you get. You get football, news, sport, pictures, volleyball, cross country, basketball, baseball. You're going to get it all, plus the news of the county. Subscribe today to Eastland County Today. Hello, sports fans, and welcome to week 2 of the high school football season. In just a few moments, we're going to talk to Coach West in his office and see how he feels about last Friday night's game. Last Friday night's game was a slobber knocker in Wall. Let me tell you, it was back and forth. The game went down to the wire. Cisco just 1 point shy or 2 points shy of winning down there in Wall. Lobos played an outstanding game, and now let's see what Coach West has to say about Friday night and this Friday evening.
Morning, Coach West. Thanks for your time this morning. Let's talk a little bit about Friday night's game against Wall. Just a slobber knocker of a game, 1 point loss. Tell us how you feel. You've seen the film, how you saw it from the sideline.
Well, we're always upset about losing a football game, but we did walk away from that one knowing that we got a lot better. We controlled the line of scrimmage, and that's something that we have not been able to do in the first scrimmage, nor against Breckenridge. And I felt like we did a great job up front. Our Hogs protected great. They did a good job of getting better, and we graded out in the 50s and 60s against Breckenridge, and all graded out in the mid-70s. So we improved versus a very good football team. It allowed us to make 3.3 yards and hold on to the ball. I don't know if you realize it, but we only had 2 possessions in the first half, which meant they only had 3. And that kind of kept us in a game with they having a very explosive defense. Our offense helped our defense play well.
As I looked at the play sheet and the number of plays, it looked kind of like the old Lobos from a couple, 2 or 3 years ago. You had, I believe, a 12-play drive. You had another, I think, 10 or 11 play drive for scores. Is that going to be kind of the way we're going to be able to expect to see the Lobos?
Well, not necessarily. Just against folks that, which I consider having better talent, better athletes, better speed, someone like a Wall that can 2 platoon. That's something that we have to stay in ball games. And I felt like it gave us an opportunity to win in the fourth. We won't necessarily have that mentality versus other folks that we have on the schedule. But that one was definitely a control the football, keep it away from that high-octane offense and the speed that they have, and let's help our defense stay in this game and with an opportunity hopefully to win in the fourth.
Yes, sir. All right, this Friday evening, Comanche, the Indians come to town. Tell us what you've seen about Comanche. They're a familiar opponent to you. Tell us what you know about Comanche, how they're going to challenge the Lobos Friday evening.
Coach Hernsmeyer does a great job. As you know, last year they should have won that game in Comanche. They had an opportunity to beat Cisco. We came in with some injuries. Taylor Massey had just a few reps. We're still trying to break in a new quarterback, and they almost beat us and probably should have last year in Comanche. The bulk of their skill positions are back. They lost most of those big offensive linemen, but they're still very talented. They're still very good up front. They got beat by a tough Coleman team last week, but definitely bring a kind of a Lobo-style offense and defense to the mix. They run the same defense that Breck runs, which is very similar to us. They run sevens out of their 4-3 instead of nines. And they run the ball right at you with the play-action pass, and they're pretty darn good at it. They've got a great quarterback that runs the show. It's Coach Hernsmeyer's boy. Now, we understand he may have injured a shoulder and may not play in that game, but the backup is Mercer, and he's a good athlete as well. So we feel like the good football team is coming into town this Friday.
Hey, Coach, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach West, for your time. This Friday evening, the Lobos will host the Comanche Indians at Chesley Field. 7:30 is kickoff. Come out and support the Lobos as they take on the Comanche Indians. What else is going on in Cisco sports? Well, the only other sport really going on at Cisco High School is cross country. It is cross country season, and the runners have begun already to begin their track season, their meets, and they ran Tuesday. And so look in this week's paper. Make sure you pick up a copy of Eastland County Today and check out the results from Tuesday's meet at Eula. The college is also participating in several sports in the fall. Football, they lost their first conference game to Blinn this past weekend down in Blinn. The college volleyballers are also getting well underway. They haven't begun conference yet, but they are beginning their non-conference schedule, and the soccer season has also begun. Make sure you check out the Eastland County Today. Look in the Cisco sports section for all the results from the college in our sports section. Let's go, Lobos and Wranglers!